What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. So I want to talk about how God calls me to think differently about money. And what caused me to think differently about money is a parable that's in the Bible. It's called the parable of the talents. It's a parable in the book of Matthew. In this parable, it's a master who has three servants. And he tells the servants that he's going on a long trip. But before he goes on a long trip, he gives them talents or money. And he gives one servant 5 talents. He gives another servant 2 talents, and he gives another servant 1 talent. So he gives them these talents, this money, to be able to, do things with, do positive things with while he's gone, because he's going to come back. And so eventually the master, he comes back. He goes to the one who has the 5 talents, and he sees that that individual has doubled the 5 talents to 10. And he tells him, well done, faithful servant. Then he goes to the one who has the 2 talents, and he's doubled it to 4. And he tells him, well done, faithful servant. And then he goes to the one who has the 1 talent, and the one talent, he buried the money inside the ground and just left it there. He told him, basically called him a wicked servant for not doing anything with the money, and he also told that servant that, hey, you should at least put the money inside the bank where it could at least earn interest. And what I learned from this parable, this story, is that, this parable is really just not about money. It's about our overall resources that God gives us to be able to use for the kingdom. But when you think about it from a money aspect, I think about that when we are blessed with money, we have to think about ways to grow money and make it resourceful in the kingdom, to be able to do positive things with. We can't have the mindset that, hey, let me get money, let me pay bills, let me just put in a savings account, save money, and that's it. Because your money really can't expand, it can't really do anything. But once we get money, how can we do great things with it? How can we invest money? How can we double it, grow money? How can we find ways to be able to give, to be able to expand the money? How can we think of ways to be able to use our creative genius that God gives us to be able to maximize the money to make a difference? And I believe that if we have money and if we are, intent on doing positive things and led by God, our money can do better. It won't just sit in the bank. It won't just be used for paying bills and going back and forth and this kind of standing in the rat race. But if we are intentful, have intent, and if we are resourceful and intentional on being able to grow money, then we can be able to make an impact and make a difference and really see a change in our financial habits, our financial mindset, and in our finances overall in our lives. But it's all about doing something with your money, making an effort to make your money grow. I think about money has to be able to be put in a position to grow. When you put in a savings account to where it's earning 0.02%, 0.0% interest, then it's not really doing anything. When God told that individual with the 1 talent that, hey, you could at least put your money in the bank, he wasn't saying it as a compliment. He was saying that you could at least did that. Even with that, that's not good enough because it's not doing anything. But when you put your money in a business, when you put your money in an investment account, that's when your money can grow. And when you do those things in an intent to be able to, expand your money, use that money for the kingdom, use that money to do positive things on earth, I believe God can bless it, and he can really be able to maximize your money and just really be able to bless you to do great things. But you have to do well with what you have now. You can't expect to, say, hey, I want to be blessed with more, but you're not doing good with what you have now. You're not doing good with that 1 talent you have now. So be a good steward of what you have now, maximize what you have now, and you can see and watch how God will bless you. But it's all about maximizing what you have and making sure that you are being resourceful and making sure that you are putting your money in a position that it grows and not just sitting, and that's how you build wealth. That's how you be a good steward over your money. So I hope this really bless you guys. And let me know in the comments, how has your mindset changed around money? If not, what things that you are doing right now in order to change your mindset. So I appreciate you guys. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.